Well, let's get more on this possible ceasefire deal. Mahjoob Zweiri is a professor of contemporary Middle Eastern politics at Qatar University, and he joins us live from Doha. Mr. Zweiri, you've seen a copy of this ceasefire agreement. What were your main takeaways from it?
Well, I think the ceasefire is the deal is just it's a matter of hours. I would say, if I want to be pessimistic, 24 hours. We have received a lot of confirmations, news from Israel that already the list of the Palestinians to be released has been identified, and the prison authority has been informed to prepare those people to be released. We have information now also about the number of the Israelis who will be released. So what has been materialized so far, that the two main parties, Hamas and Israel, they have the final draft. They are looking at I would say, the final touches. And this draft has been approved step by step. It's not being done far away from the political level of both sides. So every small details has been approved from the first minute. So what we are expecting is something to be released tonight, and I would expect that if this released tonight, the starting hour will be tomorrow, sometime early tomorrow, 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Wow, so what you're saying is we really are close, and this really could be the final deal. What are the kind of key concessions that each side has had to make, and how is it going to be framed then by each side? Presumably both will want to present this as a win.
Of course. For Hamas, I think the issue is to allow Palestinians to go back to the north. This has been approved. Netzarim will be dissolved. Philadelphia the same, gradually. What's so-called the roundabout Kuwait, also the Palestinians will be allowed to go to the north. The Israeli armed forces, they will withdraw to the east and to the north to around 500 meters from the border with Israel. Israel will maintain its own presence, basically, on the areas far away from the main cities. More humanitarian aid will be allowed. 500 trucks will be allowed every day, with 30% of those will be fuel. There will be more tents and medical facilities and other infrastructure will be allowed to go to Gaza in the first phase, so they can tackle some of the humanitarian, I would say, urgent matters. I mean, all Gaza is urgent, actually.
Of course, of course. And how will Washington, Doha and Israel try to coordinate this announcement, which, as you say, may be coming in the next 12, 24 hours?
I would say that for each party, they have the way how to announce it. Netanyahu, he will announce it as a victory because his government will not be collapsed. His coalition will remain, and he will say, "We achieve all our goals. We killed Sinwar, we killed Ismail Haniyeh, and Hamas is very weak," and blah blah blah. To the Americans, the previous administration and current one, they will claim the victory. They will claim the achievement. And I think who will be really celebrating is Trump. Trump will say, "Okay, I have done something even before entering the White House," and that could be a great achievement. I think to the mediators, and here we speak about Qatar, I think to them it's a great achievement because they played an important role to bring all parties together, including the Americans, because no one look at the Americans actually as a mediator. They look at them as actually one front with the Israelis. So to convince the Americans to show flexibility and that to reflect on Israelis, that's a great achievement. So I would expect statements, press release, maybe statement from the foreign ministry of Qatar. But I would expect more, I would say, a media appearance in Washington and Israel as well.
Mahjoob Zweiri with the inside track there, very much from Doha. Thank you so much for joining us on the News Hour here on TRT World.